kick it off to get things started. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. Looking for a productive play on first down. The give to the tailback. Runs for the tackle. He's brought down, but not before they pick up the big first down. The Bulldogs in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
After the pickup of 9, it's 2nd and 1.
And a nice job by the running back, finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. And he can't find his man as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Snags it into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State. You want to talk about a great way to start the game and set the tone early.
It's so nice to have a quarterback just get himself into the game, get himself established. You make a couple throws, you lead your offense down the field, you score right off the bat. Could not have been a better start for that QB.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Offense set on 1st down. To the air, it's Daly. A little release to the back. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. You just saw it right there. Better play by the defense.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. Going to take a shot. And it's caught inside the 30. All kinds of room to the right. Touchdown, Auburn! And once he got loose, it was all over.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Well, you could draw a line in the middle, and he would have hit that thing. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score.
It's caught, and what a job to get the foot down and make it a huge gain along the sideline.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Looking for space, it's McCray. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Fresno State right back to the line. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on second down. Now it's third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Comes out throwing on first down. He lobs one high down the left side. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And how about that? His second receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense for the 3's coming soon.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And they get it into the end zone on a 36-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff team out there getting set. On the move from inside his 5. They got him for a safety, and there's a fine line between being aggressive and reckless, and he just ran right across it when he ran back into his own end zone. Fresno State will kick it off, and we will be underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. lining up for a first down play. He's going to pass. Fires to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese. And speed on the outside make...
And that ball is picked off. Just a short return, but that would have been icing on the cake. They got it first down at the 42.
And I'll tell you what, defensively, you want to set the tone, and you gave up a few plays, but load your neck, got a big turnover. That's what you dream about. You dream about forcing the turnover, especially on the first possession. Offense, it's your turn.
From the gun, give on the inside. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And these linebackers are flying around, and they like to bring the boom. What a great job playing physical, setting the tone and letting them know, don't come over the middle of my field.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Quarterback checking off. Looking for a man. It's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. Working the middle. Makes the tackle at the 46, but it's a 15-yard gain to get them into plus territory.
And that's the danger. When you've got a receiver like that, if you blitz and you're playing man coverage, he's one on...
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. Fresno State right back to the line.
Wow, the Miami linebacker shows you his speed on that play, and linebacker in speed, synonymous when you're thinking about Miami Hurricane defense. Think about Ray Lewis, Jonathan Vilma, Dan Morgan, DJ Williams. Guys that can go sideline to sideline and guys that can rush the passer. Not easy to block.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Jackson. Good tackle there to stop him short of the first down, and now they have to make a call. Would have been a long field goal, 54 yards from here, so instead they'll try to move the chains. It's 4th and short. And the 4th down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure gets to him, and the hit forced the incomplete.
Working on the right. And he's brought down after a huge completion. And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
And the Canes look to do some damage in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Mahomes. Feeling some heat. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete.
That QB is lucky that ball wasn't picked. You just cannot lob the football, especially when you're throwing it down the middle of the field like that.
Already in field goal range, but now trying to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. First down for this offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. He's got him this time. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. On second down, he'll let it fly. Gets it out quickly. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
Miami, 7. Fresno State, 0.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. Quarterback just flat missed it. Incomplete. Fresno State right back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Throws to the tight end. Makes a connection. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Aerial assault continues. He makes the connection.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
They have work in front of them on third and short from the 42. From the gun, wants to pass. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Great job by the defense there. They weren't surprised by that play call there on third and short. They were expecting pass. They took everything away and forced the incompletion.
This is the absolute right call. They're going for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Makes the grab well past the sticks. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down. So close to cashing it in for this offense. A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. And they've moved their way down, but still they need 2 more yards. Can they bang it in with the running game on third down? Trying to barge in. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got a play you practice all week long. That's the play you dial up right here.
And it's batted away, and the fourth down play doesn't convert. They'll give up the football. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. He wants to throw. Finds his man. It's Quinn. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. And the Hurricanes moving quickly to the line. Looking to throw. It's Mahomes. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. I know you want to go to this guy because he's made so many plays for you, but when he's doubled, surely somebody else has a much easier play to make.
And it might not be the stud that he is, right? Like, I might not find another guy that's a baller like him, that's a playmaker, but now I got one-on-one matchups elsewhere that I got to go.
He's got it on the right. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs.